Hey folks, welcome back to Kingdom Dungeon and Hero. This is one of my favourite games at the moment, and it's almost complete. We are actually on beta version 1.01, and yeah, it's just a matter of just polishing up little bits now, I think, before the game is released. And I believe it's released in July, so there's not that long to wait now. I was actually playing a game through on the Realm of Erde campaign with Amanon. Unfortunately, because it took me such a long time to get back around to playing this game because I've been so busy with other stuff, that the game save broke, I'm afraid. I'm ever so sorry about that. So I'm going to play with these guys again, and I'm going to play through the early game quite quickly because for those of you who've seen it before, you don't want to see me doing this again. There's some new stuff in the game though since I last played, which is, so it's actually good that we've got a restart, to be honest, because there's some more mechanics. Firstly, there's this incursion event, which is going to throw us an interesting situation, let's say, a little bit later in the game. I'm also going to, I'm going to put, yeah, I'm going to leave it as the rest of it as it is, I think. I will leave the scenario nature on the default. The production bonuses and stuff, I think I'm going to leave this. Maybe I might give the AI a little bit of a bonus. Yeah, I'm going to give the AI a little bit of a bonus. You can go quite high, look. You can go up to 50%. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a bonus. Now, I'm not that great at this game, okay? But I think giving the AI a little bit of a bonus is probably good because I'm starting to get better at the game now. So that's just for my own pleasure more than anything else. Now, I'm going to make sure that there's no music on again. Just, I think I explained this before, but the guy who makes the music is very kind, and he always ensures that the blocks come off from YouTube because YouTube flags it every single time. But it's just a bit of a faff for me to do. So I invite you to play your own music over the top. I'm actually going to use the in-game nature soundtrack. So there's kind of like bird tweeting. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this. Yeah, you should be able to hear it a little bit. I might just turn the volume up a little bit so you can actually hear that. But I actually like the sound effects in the game. So I'd like to keep the music on. Sorry, at least the sound effects. Okay, so we're starting with Amanon. Just a brief. Let's talk about the strategy again. So, Leandor to our south are an isolationist nation. However, in my experience, if you leave them, if you give them the opportunity, they will invade you as Amanon. We also want to go for Mars House early. Now, I'm better at doing this now than I was before. So, in the last series, I actually really struggled to take this. I'm better at getting on it quicker now and not having Skadi come in and kind of like try to take it off me, which is what happened last time. We've also got Cardiar here in the north. This is a really interesting start, by the way. These guys are really fun to play. Now, if I was going to replay, I would play as these guys because they are in a real bind at the start of the game. They get attacked by Amanon and Warwick like almost immediately within the first few turns. So you really got to fight on your hands. I think with the the production bonuses, that would actually be quite a difficult task to do. Anyway, first jobs first. We're going to move these armies up, and I am going to prepare for an invasion of Mars House. First thing we probably want to do there actually is just make sure that we go to instigate. There we are. So we're going to instigate those guys. That's going to drop our relations. Now I'm going to move all of these troops up this way to Solum Citadel. Yeah, and we'll invade next turn, which will give us plenty of opportunity. Right, we've got a load of militia up here as well. I want to move two of these militia in as well, because the militia actually will support your forces quite well. Should we move them all together? Yeah, I think I will. We're going to move these guys back down to Amanon itself. And now, one of the new updates that's come in the game, by the way, since I've been playing, is that the pirates here, this is the pirate faction, right? This is the Exilium Pirates. And they've got this one location here at Nov Prada. We really want to take this. But there's another reason why you might want to do that. And that's the pirates will actually start, they will come and occupy coastal towns now. So you've got to get rid of them when they do that. So that's an interesting thing that they do. Okay, so we've got only 3 militia in the bottom part of Amano, and we need to put up some kind of resistance to Leandor. They're gonna start instigating us pretty early. All right. Now there are some. Just as a reminder, the way that you win the game basically is to keep your stability high, if you can, and to go for the achievements. Okay. Now these achievements they're actually tied to the Steam achievements as well, but they also give you victory points. Now there are some interesting achievements that you can go for to win, but We're going to try and get as many of them as we can. I think that we're probably going to try... We'll try for the Unity Runes victory, because we want to beat the... we want to destroy the Corruption Curse if we can. I'm going to be doing some fairly heavy conquests at the start of the game. I'm going to go into Skadi early, but it just depends, because Leandor might attack us. And I've actually played this through. Well, not right the way through, but I've played it a few times now. And Skadi, you can kind of get... You can fight them to about here quite fast, right? Up to Agaba. But the problem is Leandor will attack you. Pretty much guaranteed if you leave this border undefended. They just do that. They're meant to be an isolationist nation, but they've gone quite aggressive in recent times. With this, with this increase in difficulty that I've given myself, it might be quite difficult to beat them. So, what I might do is I might try to take on Leandor first and then come back for Skadi. The thing is about Skadi is that you get loads of wood, and we've got no wood, right? The other option would be to go into Cardiar early. The problem, that might be easier. The thing is about that, though, is that Warwick will attack them as well very early on. And so these guys, their days are numbered. What is good about them, though, is they got some of the best production. They're going to get wood from these guys. You're going to get loads of food. If you can take Morbid here, or Malbid, you get wood, you get iron, you get a load of food, horses, stone, and shards, and gold, everything. It's just really, really wealthy, as is Sagewell here. So this is a really rich territory to get. Now, Leandor also has a little bit of wood, but not a whole lot. What have they got? They've got about 5 as well. Let's see what they've got. They've got 1, 2... We can check this in the... We don't have to do this here. We can check this here. Look, so if we go to forces and losses, I think. No, maybe it isn't. Population and victory. Yeah, no, you can't check this here. But yeah, basically they've got about 6. So that's not anywhere near what you would get if you invaded Skadi. Skadi are really, really, you really want to get, you really want to take these guys if you want to get wood. Because look, if you can get Cook here, Ankej and Agaba, which is possible, right? Quite easy, I'd say. You're going to get 8, 9, 10. You're going to get 10 wood per turn on top of the 5 we've already got. So that's really, really strong. Okay, let's get straight into the game. Research-wise, we're going to be doing lots of combat in this game, so we want formations, I think. Cavalry, coordination is a good one for Skadi, for Amanon as well, because you get a better cavalry advantage. That's really, really useful for us, because we've got those amazing wolf riders who also serve to fight against enemy cavalry. They're really, really good anti-cavalry if you follow me. Alternatively, we can get enchantment magic. Conviction magic and intellect magic both give you an achievement to go down, so we definitely want to get to the bottom of those eventually if we can. This can be important for Amanon, I think, the Harvester. The only thing I'll say about this is, if you're not going for Skadi, you probably want to get this, because the wood increase that you're going to get eventually is going to be really useful. But we're not really going to be building many Harvesters in the start of the game. We're going to be mostly going into military units. So I'm going to get some conviction magic, because I think the armor and heals is really powerful, and I think we'll go into formations too. Yeah, I'll split these evenly. You get diminishing returns, by the way, if you try and stack them all in one. And they diminish quite fast as well. All right. So next thing we need to do, we need to sell a bunch of food. One of the really nice things about Amanon is you do not have food problems, because we're right in a kind of warm belt in terms of the climate. This bottom end here will get snow, but the rest of it doesn't really. So our food production is pretty much untouched. So we can sell a whole bunch of food at the start of the game, and that gives us plenty of money. We're going to need it though, because we're going to probably be spending most of our money on wood. We've got a warrior, we've got an adventurer. Oh, a good adventurer with observant and thorough and sneak, and 2 warriors. Okay, let's grab all of these guys. We've got Vidin, the warrior. It's tribal warrior. Okay. Not bad. Really high defense and good armor. Okay, so he's going to be a decent tank character, I'd say. How many hit points has he got? Health 6. Okay. So we've got an adventurer here, which is just your typical adventurer. Usually low strength, reasonable melee power. Good leadership as well. We could actually send her up to be a commander. Mind you, I think I want her in the adventuring, but we definitely want a commander. If we can get a good commander in our army, taking Solemn Citadel is going to be a lot easier, because that's a bit of a tough battle, that is. We've also got Orion here, named after the hunter, I guess. Melee power 7, armor 7, health 6, decent strength, but weapons not great. Okay, well that's okay. These guys are good. Okay, well, we're going to start sending these guys out. We're going to go to gather rumors. No rumors yet. I might send these down this way, because there's a lot. Look, around here we can quickly get rumours. Lots of. Okay, we've got one down that way and we've got one up here. Let's move these guys over here. Okay, there's nothing in there. Alright, that's going to be it, I think. I might actually just move these militia just up to Vassam here, just for the time being. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make any difference for the next turn. Alright, so that's looking good. Do we want to buy any wood? Yeah, because I think we want some militia. Let's ditch a load of this money into some wood early. Now, that could give us some wolf cavalry if we also had a couple of horses. Can't afford it now. In that case, we're going to sell some stone. And we'll buy some wolf cavalry. The reason why I want wolf cavalry is because, one, they're really, really good. They're very, very effective at taking territory very quickly. The other thing is that it's kind of strong, and they're one of our Amanon's nice features, I think. And I want to get, I'm going to need those because I'm pretty sure that Leandor are going to attack us. I'm going to send them an emissary. The emissary tends to do more harm than good, actually, with Leandor. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Now, I've got to make a decision whether I do go for Skadi. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Skadi, I think. I'm going to take it what I can, and then I'm going to go for peace with them if Leandor attack us, which they probably will do, because they seem to be in the habit of doing that these days. But even the developer was surprised at that, by the way. He was like, oh, did they attack you? Because I didn't realise they were going to do that. I think we probably want to get some kind of treaty with Warwick. Aqueous, I think these are... Let's just have a look at these guys. They're lawful. It's not those we want. There's another one around here that's a little bit more like us. Drakamar. Yeah, okay. Drakamar are tyrannical. So let's send an emissary over there. We're going to start getting some... We want to get peace agreements up as quickly as possible. We've got 2 emissaries. We're going to sort these guys by nature. See if we can find some of the other tribal nations. Yeah, we're going to go to war with Skadi. Thol Barony, they're a little bit far away, I think. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll go with... Yeah, maybe go with Demarti or someone. Okay, that's all our diplomacy used up for the turn. I think we're pretty much good to go. I can't really build anything else, so let's just end the turn there. So you guys have watched me play through the early game of this quite a bit now, so I'm going to play fairly quickly. If you guys do have any questions about any gameplay elements that you feel that I'm not really describing very well, or I'm kind of rushing through, just let me know and I will play, I will answer in the comments as best I can. The other thing I wanted, I'd like to try and finish this game as soon as possible. I'm sort of winding down, doing loads and loads of Let's Play at the moment because I just don't really have the time for them. Especially with me trying to do some more sort of scripted content, which is kind of just better for me to do. However, I will be trying to finish this as soon as possible, along with Shadow Empire. Okay, Dance with Britikine is faded. Yeah, Leandor is faded. Yeah, we accidentally insulted him. That's the thing. Leandor, like, sending an emissary seems to do more harm than good with Leandor. But we do need... What we're going to have to do is start paying them off. Because I really, really need to go to war with Solemn Citadel this turn. First thing we're going to do with diplomacy is Mars House. We're going to instigate. Okay, right. And then we're going to go to war. Okay, so we're at war with them. First thing we want to do is... Yeah, we've got this main force here. Okay, we're going to bring some militia in as well. Okay, but they can't attack this turn, but we're immediately going to attack into here. Okay, we lost a lot of troops, but we actually got a breach. Now, I want to do this first early, because if Skadi get there first, this is going to really strengthen Skadi and weaken me. If I can get hold of the food and gold that you get, and they've got a little bit of shards as well from Solum Citadel, and they've also got a barracks in there, if I remember right. So that is a really, really big bonus that you can get, and you want it as soon as you can. Okay, let's see what else we can do this turn. We've got enough wood to build a militia. I think I'm going to build a militia immediately. We're also going to sell some food. Yeah, so we're going to go sell some food here. Yeah, because we don't really have a winter. It's funny, they don't really have a serious winter, at least not that I've seen. So okay, so we've got a bunch of money. Oh, we've got a tactician. Oh, these are all warriors though. Look at that. Skarn and Adiath. The more expensive ones tend to be the more brutal ones, if I remember right, because they ask for more money. Right, this guy here though, yeah, he's got leadership 8. Look, so let's get him up and leading this army. That's going to make this battle so much easier, providing he survives it, of course. That probably means that we're not going to have chance to do any adventuring early. I like to get adventuring done fast. Let's see what we can do. Let's go and explore this rumour. Okay. Okay, we've got a medium dungeon there. That's no good for us. Okay, let's get these two gathering rumours. Oh, wow, there's loads of them, look. So let's send Orion off that way. There we are. Okay, there's a low-level dungeon. An abandoned shaft. So that's going to be our first target, I expect. Let's send this Viden out this way. Okay, that was a false rumour. And we've got 2 more warriors. A party full of warriors is strong, actually, believe it or not. But the thing is, you need a cleric, and you need mages too. Yeah, I'm gonna go and check that one out. Okay, so we found another one, but we've not got the action points to go in there. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3. Next turn we can get another 3. I don't know if I want a whole bunch of warriors. We've got a decent adventurer. Orion here, armor 7, melee power 7, health 6, strength 5. Yeah, this is a good warrior. Yeah, this weapon's a little low maybe, but that's pretty good. Let's just check out the other guy. We've got Lavina there. We've got Viden. Yeah, Viden's also pretty good. Really high defense. So yeah, so we've got 2 good warriors there. I think I might hire another one. Got this enforcer who helps remove dissent. Let's look at him. I probably wouldn't use them just for that. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, he's got leadership 6, defense 7, melee power 7, health 7. Yeah, he's actually pretty good as well. Let's have him gathering. Oh, we'll get him, just moving around gathering rumours. Okay, he's not. He's just drinking. This guy's a drunk. That's what his special ability is. Okay, well, we need more wood. I don't really want to buy it. We've got plenty of food. I think that's going to be it for this turn, folks. Yeah, so let's get it moving. Oh, hold on. Diplomacy. Nobody is making any deals with us. Okay. Let's see if we can open a trade and offer collaboration with Drachamar. And we will... Estarden House. No, they're weak. Sort them by nature again. Okay, one with an equal economy is good. So let's go to Moritor and send an emissary out there. Okay, we'll try and get some early trade, early trade income. And the turn. Now I went to war with Mars House very early this time. Usually I wait a couple of turns, but I've learned the hard way that sometimes Skadi will come in there, and while you're trying to actually win, while you're trying to take down that really well fortified city, they can sneak in the back and take it from you. Okay, got summer rains are helping us. yeah, relations is decreasing with Leandor. Okay, so I think they're gonna start instigating us eventually. Let's get some militia up in the areas. Basically, these guys will attack us if they see that we're weak, and I don't want them to see that we're weak. It's really important. Okay, we got this guy. We've got Laeth here. This guy is the tactician, and he's also got 8 leadership, which is really, really high. Let's get him in here and leading the army. Now, Wolf Cavalry Swordsman. No, I don't... Right, what I'm going to do is here... Wolf Cavalry don't have siege, do they? No. So we're gonna move the Wolf Cavalry. Okay, I actually moved the wrong group. Never mind. I do that sometimes. So I want archers and swordsmen. Okay, and then we're going to attack here with this army. Oh, we lost 4 troops, but we did get a breach. Okay. Let's send the heavy cavalry swordsmen and these guys in. Okay, that was a little bit better. Again, we lost quite a lot of troops, but we did get a breach. Excellent. Okay. All right. I actually sent the heavy cavalry in on their own. We don't really need to do that. I think this turn we'll wait. I'm not actually going to. Oh, yeah, I think I will sell some food actually, and then we'll get some wood. We need heroes first, so... we've got an adventurer already, I think. I've just got warriors again. That's a holy warrior, though. Yeah, I'm kind of delaying... I'm delaying the dungeoneering a little bit long. And probably... you know what? We're going to lose a bunch anyway. What I might do is... Let's try it out, right? We'll see how it works with a... Let me get this guy entering. No, I won't do that. I'll come back for that one. So let's get this guy here. And we'll just recruit what we can. So I mean, this is not a good party. I've got to be honest with you. We haven't got any healing for a start. Oh, that was the wrong group. Sorry, that was the militia. Okay, and then let's get these guys in. Okay, so it's going to take 6 turns because we've not got a healer, right? So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go in and we're just... Like, 65 spawns. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's go in anyway. In fact, I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. Because that's a lot of spawns to fight through. Okay, one of them was killed. Now, I was one of the warriors. Okay. So, yeah, the rest actually gained a level. So that wasn't a terrible thing to do. That is 6 turns of recovery. That's a long time. But, yeah, they did get a minor blood crystal. So that's actually... This was a good adventure. So they've gone to Lowland Tower to recover. So this is something that's new. They now move back to a certain, like, place like to actually go and recover. And they'll be out of action now for 6 turns. It's quite a long time, I'm afraid. But there we go. Let's have a look at the item that we got. The minor blood crystal gives us +1 strength and +1 armor. A hollow crystal containing magical tarragon blood. Tarragons, by the way, are basically dragons. Okay, they're tarragon or dragon. Depending on the age of the creature when slain, it bestows various enhancements. The blood must be collected within seconds of the creature's death, sealed and cooled to keep its properties. Only 1 elder tarragon has been slain in history. They're very, very strong creatures. So, we've actually got this level 3 adventurer. Lavina, she's actually pretty good. Yeah, so this thing would give you armor and strength. That would actually make her reasonable in combat as well. Alternatively, we could give it to one of the warriors. Oh, they leveled up a lot, look. So we've got Geralia here. Defense 6. Weapon 3, armor 8, melee power 9, defense 10. Actually, she's pretty good. Let's give it to her. Okay. So it's good to make your heroes stronger. Keep them alive longer, etc. All right, we're going to get some wood. Yeah, I am going to buy some wood, and we're going to use that. I think maybe I might wait till next turn, and then I might get a swordsman. So we've got something a little bit stronger. Mind you, that said, it'd take a while to come out. Yeah, let's get the militia instead. Yeah, we'll get the militia instead. And those, what we're going to do with the militia is we'll put them up here. Okay, I think that's going to be about it. There's not much more we can do, so let's end the turn. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep this game moving relatively quickly. To try and keep an eye on what's going on in the rest of the game. Now, there's usually lots of warfare in the center of the map, around in the desert areas. And also Kardawar gets attacked, or Karadir, or whatever it's called. They get attacked very early too, usually. Okay, production's going back up. Our stability is a little bit low, but we've got plenty of food. Stance decreases from the emissary. Yeah, I think we're going to pull that emissary out. It's just doing more damage than good. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Let's accept the trade here with Warwick and Donati. And the collaboration. Okay, that's going to be it. Let's just see. I'm just going to grab Leandor. There we are. Yeah, they're suspicious at the moment. Let's Yeah, we're going to have to recall that emissary. Yeah, that's not good. We're not even able to send them any trade now, so I'm just going to leave that. We don't want to make things worse. Okay, let's attack. So we've got a whole bunch of troops here. I'm going to throw these guys. In fact, I might attack with the militia in here as well. Send these guys in. 3 lost on each side. Let's look at that battle. Yeah, this is the local commander. Okay, 1 loss on each side. I'm actually going to attack with my main army now. It might be an idea to just reinforce. No, I don't want to reinforce. Okay, this is quite... we're actually losing quite a lot of troops, but we did manage to knock those heavy cavalry down. I don't think they're going to be able to... They're not going to have the resources to be able to replenish these troops. That's better. Okay. Yeah, we'll be able to take this next turn, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to take these guys very, very early now. Have Skadi declared war on them? That is the question. Yes, they have. So we've got to make sure that they don't come in and sneak through. I don't think they'll be able to. They're not going to get through this jungle that quick. So I'm hoping we can take this next turn. By the way, the reason why this is so hard, for those of you who didn't watch the other episode, is because this is really, really well fortified. It's got a river that runs right round it, apart from this hex here. I don't think you can get through there either. So, and fighting, like, you can't get supply round the back, okay? Really, really difficult. So you've got to fight over this river. I love this scenario. It's a really good one, man. There's loads of, by the way, there's loads of things that are set up on this map to make really, really interesting battles and situations. So yeah, this is one of the things I like about this over, like, say, a 4X game where it's I know some people, like, Daz, for example, is a good example. Somebody who doesn't really like playing games that don't have randomly generated maps, but there's a downside to that. And like curated maps actually sometimes get more interesting situations. And to me, this is more replayable than just always having random maps that just throw random stuff at you that aren't they don't generally curated maps, if they're done well, especially if you've got random elements to the gameplay, like with the way the AI decides to attack, where you are reacting to your decisions. This is just as replayable to me as a game with completely randomized maps. I don't really have that same issue. Okay, let's send this guy, Aideneth. Gonna have him gathering rumors. Okay, nothing there. Okay. Yeah, he's only got leadership. Tell you the leadership on here. No, it doesn't. Just the melee damage. It tells you. We'll just keep him moving around. Move those guys back to Amanon. We don't want that taken by a pirate. that would be pretty upsetting. Okay, we've got a militia ready. I'm going to dump that down on... I'm going to put it in Duran here. I think I'm going to have it in Duran, yeah. That's probably the smartest place. Then we'll put the Wolf Riders down in Temple of Arzol next turn. Okay, we've got 2 wood. Sell some more food off. let's buy some wood, and I think... do we get more wolf cavalry? No, I think I'll get the militia just because they come out fast. I need to make it so that I look unattractive to invasion, and if I've got militia in all of these areas, that's going to make me look a little bit less attractive. Okay, I think we're good to go. So let's end the turn. I think I'm going to play one more turn, guys. Just one more turn. Stuff going on in the north. I might take a quick look just over the map and just see what's going on. So one thing you can do if you want to get it a kind of a very fast view. Let's have a look here. Okay, stance improved with Moritor. Not Donati though. Received a peace offer from Skadi and a trade offer. Yeah, Skadi know that we're going for them. Right, we've got to get... Look, they're coming in now. We need to take this immediately, so... There we go. Now, we've got an opportunity here. We could actually declare war on Skadi immediately and cut this army off and destroy them. And that is a something we could do. Now, the thing is... Normally what happens here is if Skadi don't come for Mars' house, they tend to leave these unoccupied, and you can charge in with your cavalry and take like right up to here in the first round of the war. But I would probably rather go and take... Yeah, I might actually declare war on them. Now there's going to be a bit... It's going to be a bit of a problem doing that because we're going to have a look. Yeah, our stability is going to drop really, really low. Let's instigate them first. And then I think we're going to declare war. Okay. So we're going to declare war on those guys immediately. Now, this is a real... It's going to cause a big problem for our... Oh, let's get these militia in. But look, while we've got this, let's just attack these guys. Yeah, so lots of damage done there. Move the militia in. And I'm going to go and take the, with my... do I attack them or do I go and take that post? Yeah, let's go and take this because this is going to give us supply. It's also going to stop the enemy supply here. Now, I've only got militia holding this. But I think they'd be kind of... They can take this if they want. The problem is they're going to struggle to hold it, I'd say. Now, we might be able to put some fortifications up there too, just to make those a little bit harder to deal with, easier to deal with. Okay, he doesn't have any leadership ability. Let's turn off that supply indicator. I'm hoping that these guys are going to be out of supply. I don't think they will be. I think they'll probably be able to trace supply from here. But we'll see. What have they got? They've got a big army here. This is a big army. Okay. So we actually managed to attack them there. So we might have cut off their supply here. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I don't think these guys are going to be able to take this back. I think those militia will be pretty strong there. We got recruits as well. Now we can't put the recruits there this turn. I'm going to put these militia. Let's have them. Yeah, I might actually put the wolf cavalry. Oh yeah, we have to put these here. So let's just put those there. We'll get the militia up in. Put them up in Jiri, and then these guys can move immediately up to take and hold this outpost here. Okay, it's an interesting situation that I've created. Whether it'll work or not, these guys might actually attack me and try and push me off Solum Citadel. But then what I'll do is I'll just attack into Ankage. Then yeah, that's gonna. I don't know. Let's get these. Have we got any? Yeah, we got, oh wow, we got 97 shards. That was from that crazy thing we won. Yeah, I'd like to be able to reinforce those if we could. Okay, Servants of Droll. I don't know if I want to trade with those guys. I do want to trade with these though and collaborate. Rakamar, yep. Offer a collaboration with those guys. A collaboration will give you a little bit of shared research. Okay, we've got one diplomatic action available. I think we're going to send a gift to Keen Intuition. They wished further discussion on our relations. Okay, so they got up to suspicious. They are probably going to try to instigate us if they want to go to war with us, but we'll see what happens. Might just have to pay them off for a little while. Yeah, Servants of Dryall, I don't care about. I don't want to trade with those guys. I think I'm going to sell a little bit more food. We're getting more food now. Okay, let's end the turn. Did I say one more turn? Let's play one more after that. Okay, we conquered Mars House. Whether we can hold it though, that will be the thing. Now I'm playing a little bit greedily here, attacking Skadi immediately like that. But you know, I saw an opportunity to kind of cut them off, and we'll see what we can do here. Now, Skadi might well want to go to peace with us quite quickly, so you might find that we're able to take some territory from them. Yeah, it looks like they've fallen back. Production is really low. Our stability is really, really low. Okay, I'm just checking to see what we've got here. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of trade. All right, so yeah, let's play this last turn. Yeah, it looks like these guys are moving back here. What have they got in this? Let's move up our militia. Okay. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna reinforce these guys, and then we're gonna move them here. Move this group up here. And now okay. So we're starting to do damage to this really, really big stack, and we didn't take any damage in return. That's really, really good. If only now, are we able to can't reinforce those guys? We don't have the resources. Also, I think they've moved, so no, the swordsman didn't move. Let's check the diplomacy for the turn before I get too excited. These guys want to trade and collaborate. Yeah, that's it. This turn. Okay. Let's check your Leandor. Yeah. They've instigated us this turn. Look. I'm pretty sure they did. Let's just check the summary. Leander is attempting to worsen relations. Yeah, they're going to invade us. So we've got to be really quick now and try and let's get these wolf cavalry down this way. If they invade us, I'm going to immediately move and start taking their villages. Because one thing I'll say about the AI in this at the moment, it tends to attack you sometimes before it's defended itself. So you know, if a canny player can kind of just charge in and take some of their stuff and put them on a back foot. Now, if they're determined to beat you, you know, if they put all their forces in to beat you, then it can be actually quite difficult to, you know, to survive. Let's say. It's a big army there. I think we've probably got enough that we can cut this guy off. If we could destroy this army. Or even better, if we can get into Anchorage here, cut their supply off. This force here is going to be really in big trouble, I think. Okay, we've got 3 wood. I don't want to be selling too much food. I think we're probably coming into the part where we're going to lose the most food. We also do want to. We can't really neglect things like buildings either. Granary wouldn't be a terrible bet. Harvesters would be good for us so we can get more wood. If I can take Anchorage here, Akaba, and Cook though, that's going to be really, really good in terms of wood production. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be going to war with Leander as well. So that's an interesting situation to deal with. Most of our heroes are out of action for the time being. We might be able to recruit another one. Is there anything any good? There's a druid. Okay, so we need one of those guys because he's a healer. We're going to have... Oh, he's got leadership 7 as well. Let's see what we can find in here. Okay, that one's a false rumour. Okay. There's still this dungeon here that we've got to explore. Well, at least to ascertain the size of the, you know, of the dungeon. All right. Yeah, I think we probably want to upgrade Amanon somehow. Alternatively, we just get more militia up since we're about to be attacked. Yeah, I don't think we can do that this turn. Mind you, we can probably sell some stone. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, might not have enough gold now. Didn't I just buy some wood? There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell some more stone. Or maybe I'll sell some shards. There we go. That's a good use for our shards. So we can build a market. Oh, that's going to be 30. The temple will increase stability, which might be quite useful for us if we're going to be at war constantly. We probably do need a council hall fairly soon as well. Gosh, we need more wood for that. Yeah, it's really hard as Amanon to actually get the wood to be able to do much at the start of the game in terms of city development. Let's just get some more militia out. Okay, I'm going to end the turn there, guys. And with that, I'm going to end the episode as well. Thanks for bearing with me on this series, guys. I know I've had a couple of false starts, but this one, I will work through this one. This is a really, really cool game. And if I play it relatively quickly, it's not going to be the longest series. Probably about 10, 12 hours, I reckon, if I play it relatively fast. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time. Take care.